1981. It was transferred and put together by Jack Skinner, the club's Foundation Honorary Secretary, during October 1992. And here we see some of the very early skiing at Learmonth. The Laurie Major activities, a short shot of Rosemary Margan. And one of the features in the early days was boat formation and ski past. And crossover skiing was to the fore then too. Trick skiing was just coming into its own. Crossovers, we often had 4 members being towed by a boat. This is pretty good. And Trevor and Chapman and Jack Clark, short shaft. All getting ready to go out and ski around the lake. Wonderful entertainment in those days. Here's a nice formation of boats coming toward us with they're all towing 2 skiers. The ski jump had been put in early in the piece, and quite a number had attempted to go over it, but here's one that about half a dozen shots, and he was able to go over all right. I don't know who it is, but it was one of the early members anyway. Here's more crossover with 4 skiers behind the one boat. This little boat was owned by Dick Curnow, Lightning. He used to put on quite a turn of speed. I think these shots would have been taken BCH, before the clubhouse, when we used a kiosk. It was only a tent, and that's where we used to sell a few ice creams and drinks. This little boat was owned by Dick Curnow, Lightning. He used to put on quite a turn of speed. I think these shots would have been taken BCH, before the clubhouse, when we used a kiosk. It was only a tent, and that's where we used to sell a few ice creams and drinks from, some of the personalities in those days. Alec and Jean Milne, Bet Henderson, Jean Skinner, Bernice Skinner, John Milne, Winston, Laurie Major and Lindsay Elford. And Alec Milne, the Commodore at the time, taking the boys for a run and a ski. Frank Hill was an early member. Bassett was one of the early boats. There's Bill Robson, an early member, about to take off on a ski. Ross Skinner coming in from being towed by Laurie Major. Johnny Milne just coming in after being towed by his father, Alec the Commodore, and Delwyn Milne. Shot of the youngsters, Delwyn's cousin. Ray Milne, Alec's brother. Dick Curnow. Lillette with Max Lewis and Jim Kinnersley. They looked like a couple of fellas from outer space. Dick with Lightning and Jeff Robertson with Franklin. They looked like a couple of fellas from outer space. Dick Curnow was there with Lightning and Jeff Robertson with Franklin. And a few shots of the race. There's Jeff coming in. At Hindmarsh we had a trip down to Albuquerque one day, and here the next few shots are skiing on the lake there. The Wimmera River flows into Lake Hindmarsh, and when Hindmarsh overflows it runs down into Albuquerque. The authorities gave the Learmonth Ski and Power Boat Club permission once to give a skiing exhibition on the lake. A nice pyramid that the boys had perfected at the time. A lot of these shots are underexposed. El Toro, Trevor Chapman's pride and joy at the time, and Trev and Neil have just completed a race and did very well. I think they won that race. Jack Clark was there with Fury. one of the Maryborough boys and their boats. All lining up and making ready for a ski on the weir. This was one of the features of the Learmonth Ski and Power Boat Club when they used to ski past with the flags LSPBC at Learmonth. That was a feature just about every Sunday. Here's another exhibition skier. We had some boat racing at Learmonth as well, very popular. These were the days when Mad Dog Hooper and another fellow named Alan, somebody can't remember his name, but they used to put on a great show there. The people used to come just to see them race. I think that's one of them going around there now, really fast. Now I think we're back at Lake Victoria in Maryborough for boat racing. Not a big lake, but you get up some reasonably good speeds on it. Boat out in the water to take these shots. Now the next shots have been Lake Learmonth from the air. The lake became very shallow one year and rocks started to appear where we didn't know they were. So we thought, well, we'll have a look from the air to see if they present any real danger, and some of them did.